lazy Sunday after Christmas, and I am doing some work on this. So we just had a bunch of closed system work done at the shop because I didn't have the tools and stuff to do it here. But today, after I try to climb in the car, hold on. So I have to be really careful climbing in the car because there's a concrete wall there and I don't feel like denting my paint. But I'm going to be changing out my fuel filter after I figure out how to get this cover off. So, and the boys offered to come help me, but there's not really enough room back here. So, off to see if I can get this pried up and then see how complex it is from there. So, I already changed out my rear view mirror today, got rid of the big nasty square mirror that was up there, and then after that, really the only other thing I want to do on this for the time being is spark plugs and a new distributor cap, but I'll probably save those for another day. I didn't think it was going to be that easy, but I got it. So now I just gotta, oh, that was loud. Clean this bad mamma jamma up and then open her up. I'm not gonna lie, I really expected myself to spill way more fuel than that, but I got most of it on the rag. Never done a fuel filter on this car. I've only ever really done them on Jeeps, which is what I've primarily worked on. So I'm going to check the Oracle again, figure out how to unscrew this cap, because the last thing I want to do is break anything. If I was in the States, I wouldn't really care about breaking anything, because, well, I could just go to Napa or something and buy a new one. But getting car parts for this car in Japan has proven to be quite the hassle, including having to have Rock Auto, shout out to them for super fast shipping, pretty much overnight a power steering pump from the States, because there literally was not one available here in Japan at any shop or online. So, yeah. So, there's this little, oh, that was loud, metal ring that you kind of have to beat off with a chisel and tap it to go in a circle. So now I actually have the fuel assembly freed, and it says to be careful not to pull it out further than necessary. And then I lost my screwdriver. Alright, I need to find the screwdriver before I can move on. Ah, by my feet. So I got a nice pad of paper towels right here protecting the carpet, because that's the last thing I want to get fuel on. And then we're going to bring it up here. That is what it's supposed to look like. That is definitely not what that looks like. This was definitely needed. Oh. The guy said that was going to be challenging to push down. That was challenging to push down. Not to mention, I can't use my left arm for shit right now. Yeah, that was extremely challenging. So, now we put back in this little metal ring. Needless to say, I think we're almost done. The lighting has changed since I've been out here because of cloud coverage. So I was trying to see what my point was, and that wasn't working. And you probably can't hear me with me pounding on this to put it in place. As a tool mechanic, I'm a huge advocate for the right tool for the right job. With that being said, sometimes you have to use what you've got. So we had to break it to see if the hair would stay up in the bun again because I was sick of tripping over it. But we finally got it. I don't think that's going any tighter. We are going to reinsert the fuel line very carefully. Alright. Now, before I reinstall the cover, I am going to see if it starts. So the fun thing about working on cars, somewhere in there, I cut my finger. That's blood all over my hand. Oops. But I gotta go in the house to get the keys. I went in the house to get the key. I came outside. It's snowing. It's just little snow flurries, but it's snowing. So, looks like I finished this in just the nick of time. So, get the fuel into the system and let's see if she starts. Success! I'm super happy about this. We've done a little bit of work on this car since we got here, and but we had help because it was stuff that we hadn't really messed with before. But this is the first time I've done anything by myself here, so this is the first time I've fixed anything. 2 years. She sounds good. I'm gonna shut her off and quit annoying my neighbors and put the seat back in the back seat before the snow sticks to it. I don't know if it's gonna stick or not, but I still don't want it getting wet because it is snowing outside. I don't know. Oh, let's see if we can see it real quick before it starts. I don't think you can see it on the camera. It's just light little flurries of snow, but you see the wet spots happening on the windshield. Yeah, apparently that blood was from a pretty gnarly little cut. I have a knack for doing that, and I need to clean my tripod because I got grease on it. Or not grease, but gas, dirty gas. So, I'm gonna button this back up real quickly and then get in the house and get out of the cold because I was thinking it dropped temperature while I was out here, and well, it did. So, alright. After I finished the car, we went and got some ramen and then did some grocery shopping, and I forgot to bring my camera with me, but we were stocking up on meats. Normally I buy groceries every couple of days, but in Japan, Christmas might not be a big thing, but New Year's is a huge thing. So some of the grocery stores are actually going to be closed for several days this week. So I stocked up on all the chicken breast and stuff that we normally eat during the week, and a couple of fun dishes, so that way we are prepared. But now I'm going to put some of this stuff in the freezer and cook lunches for tomorrow, and then I think Kenny and I are going to play our Switches tonight and relax, because luckily all the chores are already done for the night. I've been playing with the Tamagotchi tonight that I got for Christmas, including downloading new stuff off this little card I put back in the packaging so I didn't lose. And now I'm going to play some Dragon Ball Kakarot and finish this little lemon cake. And relax, because tomorrow is a work day. But overall, today was a fun, productive day. Till next time, Johnny.